Isn't this awesome? These are flowers made out of book pages, and they are going to go in centerpieces for my best friend's wedding shower, and they are going to look like this. Aren't they cool? Anyway, I'm combining silk flowers and paper flowers, and I think they're going to come out beautiful. And I thought that maybe you guys would like to learn how to make them too. So let's get started and let's learn how to make these babies. Okay, well, the first thing you're going to need is some book paper and something to draw a circle with. Guys, to make that would be the inside of a duct tape roll. So you get whatever circle that you're using. You're going to trace the circle, and I'm using three. I'm using three sheets of paper. So you take your, I made the circle a little too high up there, but that's okay. That's all right. All right, now you're gonna cut out the circle. See, so far so good. Now hopefully my light won't turn off, because before the light kept turning off, so hopefully it won't do that now. Okay, now we have some circles, and if you're making lots of flowers, then you're gonna need a ton of circles, but for this one flower, just 3 circles is fine. Okay, now what you do is you take the circle and you fold it in half, then you take it and you fold it over. You take this corner and you fold it over so that it's kind of like half of that there. You want to make sure that this flaps over there, and that will. So fold it, fold this over, and it should be completely right there, like a little pizza. Okay, now I've seen some people say to snip off the pointy end a little bit. I don't like to do that, and I'll show you why in a minute. But what you do is you're going to make a petal, and how you do it is you go maybe to about here or so, and you start cutting. You go up, and you make sure you have that you're cutting through all the pages or the sides. And you open it up. Ooh, I might have cut this too. Oh, it came out well. Okay, so you see you'll have 6 petals, and you put that aside. Awesome. Okay, and I think the reason why they came out so well is because I did them all separately. When I do them together, or even 2 together, 2 pieces of paper together, 2 circles together, it doesn't come out well. So I suggest, even though it takes more time, do it this way. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to cut all the way into the middle on one of the flowers. The other flower, you're going to cut out 1 petal, and you see all these little folds. You just follow the fold into the middle. 1 petal off, and the last flower you're going to take 2 petals off. So you're going to go in and in. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now we are going to introduce the glue gun. Okay, this glue gun has been through so much. I've had it for years and years and years and years. Oof, almost and it's very evident that I've had it for years and years and years. You take one of the flowers, and you see this one is the one that I cut up the middle, and you're going to put a little bit of glue on the petal and just fold it over, maybe halfway. Done. Okay, now this one has the 2 petals that are gone, and you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to put a little tiny bit of glue. Now you could use, ow! Oh my goodness, that hurt. Okay, you could use Elmer's glue or whatever kind of glue you want to use, but this, I love using the hot glue, even though I burn myself a lot, because it's pretty fast. Here's pretty fast, you don't have to wait. Okay, and you take the last flower. Oh, this is gonna burn me, I know it. Ah! Okay. All right. Okay, good. All right. Now you take the petal with the two petal part, and you're going to fold it over like that, like a little cone. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put a little glue. I think I put too much. Oh my goodness, I think I put too much, but that's okay. All right, there. And don't you just hate, the only part I hate about using hot glue is that those little stringy parts that end up really getting in the way. And the paper is so thin that sometimes it'll stick to the paper and it'll go flying all over the place. Okay, the last part is a little tricky, but I think I could do it. Have faith. Okay. The first time I did this, I got so frustrated. Okay. Tiny bit of glue. There. Now you have all the parts of the flower. Now, I can find it. Here we go. You're going to take a piece of cardstock, or maybe the same piece of your book page, and I like to use cardstock. You're going to cut out a little tiny square. These strings, they're annoying. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. You put a little glue on the little cardstock, and you see the widest one, the one with the 6 petals. You just cut it up the middle. That's the first one that goes down, and I usually kind of flatten the point down a little bit, and I put it on there onto the little cardstock, and there you go. Then you take the next part and you do the same thing. You flatten the point, and it's pretty easy, and put a little glue on the bottom, and see where it overlaps. You don't want to put it on the same side, so I usually do it on the opposite side. There you go. Then this one is the one with the 4 petals. Press it a little bit. Kind of makes like a little tiny little flat space, and it keeps it nice and even, and put that there. Okay, now these here, I like to snip off the ends. They're just a little too long. Okay, they look good. The next one is the one with the 2 petals. Put that there. A little glue. Put that in the middle, and I like to hold that one. I like to hold that one because sometimes it'll fall over. It doesn't take long if you blow on it a little bit. And then the last one, oh, this one has little glue strings. Okay. And this one, you just put it right in the middle of the 2-petal one. See? It's looking like a flower, right? This is just a knitting needle, and what you want is to make it look like a real flower, and real flowers kind of bend. The petals bend. So you take your knitting needle or a pencil or whatever, and you take each petal and you kind of roll it. You could do it with just your fingers, but it's just a little harder that way. Sometimes it creases if you do it with just your fingers. Okay. There you go. Isn't that pretty? You could put glitter on it, some iridescent glitter like what I did with this one. You can see how pretty it shines. Or you can glue some iridescent glitter on the petals too, or maybe put a little rhinestone in the middle. You could do whatever you want, and it came out really nice, right? And I think I only have about 1,000 more to make, so I think this is great for a bouquet. You know, even a bride who wants a different kind of bouquet, a different type of bouquet, could have a bunch of these, and you could attach the bouquet by maybe gluing even some pipe cleaners, some floral wire, and you could wrap the whole thing with ribbon. I think that would look really pretty. Let me know if you try to make these and how it came out. I'm curious, and good luck with everything, and thanks for watching. Bye.